got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one ride. I heard the falling rain this evening, and it put me in a dream. And I got that old time feeling. A little rest is all we really need. So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own. Time goes slowly, the world gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and I hope you're all doing well. As you can tell, not in Yosemite anymore, on the beach with some nice beach fog, sea mist. You know, you being from Florida, you would think these are things that I would know, but I'm not much of a beach person. It's probably why I moved to the mountains and now just kind of traverse those areas more often than not. And as you can tell, I am not alone, and that's kind of what this video is going to be about. Although I'm pretty sure I'm just going to spoil the entire lesson right in the beginning here, because I don't think there's a ton to say, but I do think it's an important topic that we should talk about. It is etiquette as a landscape photographer in the areas that you go to that tend to have more people than just you. Now, sunrise is a lot less prevalent just because most people don't wake up for sunrise, and those that do wake up for sunrise typically are photographers or just the people that, you know, happen to want to shoot sunrise specifically and just are super, I don't know, there's definitely a difference in the crowds of people that I meet that shoot sunrise and wait for sunset. But anyways, back on topic. The etiquette as a landscape photographer is pretty simple. Between photographers, usually the rule of thumb is that if you're the first one there, you decide where the line is. You should not get in front of anyone else's shot. If you are getting in front of someone's shot, ask them, hey, can I walk up and take the shot really quick? Or am I in your shot? You know, actually communicate with other people. Surprisingly, one thing that I notice is some people they don't want to talk to you, but the majority of the people will have conversations with you. They'll talk to you. They're out there alone or just hanging out, and there's a lot of stuff you could talk about photography next to the people that are around you. So don't be shy, speak up, say, and you know, basically just be nice. Try to wonder if you show up later than other people, hey, where's the shot at? Where's everyone lining up? Stuff like that. Now the second thing is tourists, or well, we're all kind of tourists. We don't have any priority over the area that we're in compared to anyone else. Now I will say if you get there an hour and a half early and someone tries to step in front of your shot permanently, you know, you are allowed to speak up. That's how I feel. If someone's getting in my shot and I'm in the middle of sunset and they just want to take a quick shot, hopefully they ask permission, but don't be afraid to speak up and say, hey, you're in my shot. You know, I'm just trying to take these sunset shots. Do you mind if you get out of my shot? Most of the time, most people just want to walk up and take their shot really quick with their phone or something. And you can even ask if you want to take their shot for them and help them out. You know, there's a lot of moments that even the sunset moment can last 5 to 10 minutes. It's not as if you have to capture every single moment, and everyone is there to hopefully capture some nice photos, regardless if they're shooting on their phone or on a camera or anything like that. So the biggest thing is just be nice, communicate, say, hey, let me take your shot for you, but then I want to take my shot, or hey, you're in my shot, hope you don't mind moving, or are you going to be quick? You know, questions like that. But the best thing is just present it in a pleasant way, not as if you own the spot, not as if you know, were there first, so you now have reign over the whole entire section that is whatever you're shooting. And in this case, it is Pfeiffer Beach. That is where we are. I took this shot 4 years ago. It's one of my favorite shots I've ever taken, and it's because of those textures and granularity in the sky that I absolutely love, and just the gradient of colors there. And it's just one of my favorite shots. It's super simple, but I don't know, it just looks magical to me. I don't think we're gonna get the same conditions tonight, considering, as you can tell, you could barely even see the rock behind me, and it is not that far away. But we are gonna try, so stay tuned, and I hope you enjoy some photography on the beach, on the seaside, on the coast. All right, so one very important thing that I failed to mention has nothing to do with photography, but I'm officially wearing my chacos for the first time living in my car, which is like a rite of passage for anyone living in the car or van in America, and I felt like I needed to share it with somebody. I just hadn't had a good opportunity, and being on a beach like this, perfect opportunity. So, I guess you could say after a year of living in my car, which by the way, this month marks a year, video coming out on living in the car for a year. Stay tuned, it's gonna be sweet, and make sure you're subscribed down below if you're interested in that kind of stuff. All right, back to photography.
Oh my God, balls of steel. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Oh, there he goes.
So I was not here early enough to get in front of any of these people. So I gotta go try to find a shot and be nice. But we're still 35 minutes till sunset. Not that you can tell. There's a cute little doggy. Yeah. Pardon the interruption, I've been getting a lot of requests on how you guys can support me now that I've been living on the road for a year and this is my only income. And making these videos takes a lot of time and effort, so any support that you guys are willing to show is eternally grateful, seriously. Even just liking this video is a show of support, so I really appreciate it. But if you want to help support me in other ways, there's links down below, such as ordering a print from me. I've been trying to get print sales online slowly, but they are definitely getting their way up there. And if you've seen an image in a video or know an image that I've taken that's not up there, feel free to request it and I will get it up there as soon as possible. Secondly, there's also a join button down below that just helps me out every month, and you can join for however long you want. It gives you access to a members only channel in the Discord, but the rest of the Discord channel is open to anyone. That includes the critique and sharing your photos and sharing your social media, stuff like that. I highly encourage you to join, just get into the conversation, get some feedback on some of your images, even from me sometimes if I have enough internet to get on there. It's a great little community and I would really appreciate if you just checked it out and clicked on that button. Lastly, I'm gonna be having some workshops, hopefully for the fall color change in September and October. I've got to figure out the logistics of those and I will have those scheduled hopefully by this month or next month, so be on the lookout for those. And I appreciate all your support. Let's get back to the video. Thank you. So as you can tell, quite a few people, and I got a few shots in, but we're still 20-ish minutes from sunset. The exposure's just a little bit too long still. I want about half a second at f16 to f11, and I'm not quite there yet. Also, lots of people, so I don't really want to get anyone's way. So what I did was just took a few shots, checked my composition and backed off. Not entirely in love with it. I definitely think it's going to be in black and white just because there's not very much color in the shot to begin with. So that's what we're going to do. And hopefully some of these people leave in the next, I don't know, 10 minutes. Also, check out these guys. Just hanging out up there. Pretty sweet spot. And just like that, the crowd is gone. That was only 7 minutes, according to my little watch here. Let's take some photos. All right, so I took some higher up shots, shooting down a little bit into the rocks. But I think I like the composition a little bit lower, so what I did is I lowered my tripod. However, I left the last leg extended so that when it goes into the sand, which is gonna happen when the water comes up and it's gonna sink into the sand about 2 to 3 inches, that means that when the tripod legs are fully collapsed, it's actually just gonna sink into where all of your locks are and get a bunch of sand in there. So what I did is I left my last legs extended and then spread out my tripod legs a little bit further to get lower. And then as you can tell, I wanted to get a little bit, oh Jesus. All right, so that just happened. Before I was interrupted, as I was saying, I wanted to get lower to the ground, extended my tripod legs, keep them out of the sand. Then I extended my camera back up because that's what the composition looked best in. Here's the shot, probably black and white because as you can tell, no color, a lot of mood, enjoy, and we didn't get wet there or lose any cameras in the process. Probably gonna take maybe one more shot. We're almost out of light, so maybe not. We'll see. Thanks for watching. Here's the shot and the next stuff that I haven't filmed yet. So this is one of those edits where I don't exactly know which one I like the most, so I thought it'd be a lot of fun to just present 3 different edits to you guys and see which one you prefer. So there's gonna be a less contrasty, more hazy version of the black and white, a higher key, higher contrast black and white, and just for fun, I also included one in color. I would love to know what you guys think down below and which one is your favorite.
So keep on singing to those who listen, 'cause you can make it on your own. Time goes slowly, the world gets lonely when you got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother.
So we tried to shoot sunrise this morning and it was completely overcast and foggy, and we're about 3 hours past sunrise now, and as you can tell, still overcast and foggy. My plan was to shoot this composition down here because it's really gorgeous. It's like this alcove. I'll put a picture on the screen now. I probably already even showed it in a video before this, and it's just absolutely gorgeous, and I thought maybe with some of that sunrise light hitting the clouds back here, that would be really pretty right before the sun came up. Because the sun doesn't actually come up over the ridge behind here for almost an hour or two after, so it would have just been like this nice, evenly lit image. And I think I'm gonna try again, but as you can tell for today, probably not gonna happen. There's also some flowers down here, some wildflowers, and I think there's a composition here that's gonna work. But I've just been whale watching for a little bit here, and about 3 times I swear I've seen one, but no confirmation. They migrate off the coast right here, and to my knowledge, it is in the migration season, and so I'm just hoping. But considering the conditions today, not sure we're gonna get a sunset or anything, so what I think I'm gonna do is drive up to Monterey, take a shower. It's been longer than I want to admit, and maybe get some office work done because I really need to get some office work done. So hope you're enjoying. Thanks for watching. Life on the road, you know, just sitting here whale watching and not seeing the sun sometimes.
Got no one on your side. You gotta love one another, sister and brother, 'cause you only got one right.
All right, so I just finished editing this entire video. As you can tell, I'm at a Starbucks. That's where I do a lot of my work, office work, stuff like that. And I ran this poll to find out if you guys prefer one 30-minute episode or 2 15-minute episodes. And the poll won out 77% or 80% people prefer 2 15-minute episodes, so I'm actually in the episode here. But next week you can expect things like this.
Because of the wind, I'm not entirely sure I can get any of the flowers still enough.
Or things like this.
The sun is setting right now. I can't let go of this because it'll fly away.
So it should be a lot of fun. Be on the lookout for that for part 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week. Peace.
Got no one on your side.